This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by GoToMeeting. Welcome back to another episode of What's the Apps? This week we've got an airplane flying top-down shooter called Air Attack HD. Let's go ahead and check it out and see if it's worth your bucks. Imagine it's 1986 and a 6-year-old nerdy John Rettinger's in a Chuck E. Cheese with his mom, rocking the top-down airplane shooter classic 1942. This was a golden age, before Xbox or PlayStation. Heck, even Mario was still a newborn. If you wanted to play games, good games, you had to go to an arcade. As if you couldn't tell, I've always been a geek. I know, big surprise. 1942 was my first favorite arcade game. I can remember begging my mom for just a few more quarters. In retrospect though, I probably should have asked her to invest all that change. In another decade or so I could have had a car. It was the 80s after all. As a side note, I drove an 8-year-old red Volvo 740 station wagon in high school. Put white racing stripes on it and started the Volvo racing team. Yup. I was pretty much that guy. So, flash forward to 2012 and not much has changed. I'm still a nerd yearning for some airplane top-down shooting. I asked our editor-in-chief, Sean Ani, what he recommended for What's the Apps, and he suggested Air Attack HD. I checked it out, and to my surprise, it was freaking 1942! With better graphics and a new name. Yes! Air Attack HD available for Android and iOS is at $2.99, although there are free light versions that essentially consist of you blowing stuff up at a plane. Touch controls work pretty well, but you can use an on-screen joypad or just tilt your way to blowing up Nazis. They don't say they're Nazi planes, I just like to assume. Shooting is continuous, so you don't have to keep mashing non-existent buttons. All you need to do is aim and avoid the various explosive bombs heading in your direction, and occasionally double tap on an enemy to drop a bomb, which coincidentally is what my wife calls it when I fart in bed. As you play, you can collect health and coins which can be used at in-game store to buy extra lives and various other weapons. Each of the 8 levels has its own boss that get progressively harder. Obviously. Wouldn't it be weird though if a game started out super hard and then got easy? Graphics are superb, gameplay is fun, replay value is definitely there, and it brought me back to a more innocent time. This game gets a rockin' 5. I want to take a minute to thank our friends and sponsors at GoToMeeting. During the summer, it seems like everyone's on a different schedule. Vacations, shorter days, working remotely, so meeting all of your clients and colleagues in person can be next to impossible. That's why we recommend GoToMeeting with HD Faces, when standard definition faces just won't cut it. It lets you meet face to face no matter where you are this summer. With GoToMeeting by Citrix, it takes just seconds to set up a webcam, click collaborate, and get your group HD video on. You can even join from an iPad. You can see the attendees eye to eye while collaborating on documents in real time to make sure they're not fooling around while you're telling them stuff they need to do. You'll feel instantly connected even if you're thousands of miles apart. Plus, GoToMeeting is easy to use. For iPad users, just download the free GoToMeeting app and join. GoToMeeting is something we use all the time at Techno Buffalo. We staff all over the country and all over the world, and it lets me look at them square in the eyes and say, hey, Sean Ani, how are you doing? So it's nice and simple to try. Visit GoToMeeting.com, click the try it free button, use promo code TECHNO. Again, be sure to use promo code TECHNO, that's TECHNO, like the electronic music or your favorite Buffalo. So Air Attack HD is definitely worth your couple bucks. Give it a shot, give it a download. I think you're gonna love it. It's a great way to waste a few minutes or a few hours. Thank you guys for checking us out. For all the latest and greatest tech news, be sure to go to technobuffalo.com. See you guys in the next video.